The team from Imperial College London took only 3 matches to get here.
Yeah, Steve, just knock it down, mate.
Luca, where have you been and why are you wearing that hat?
Site visit, Dad.
What?
Site visit at the new house.
Right, why are you doing site visits?
Oh, I had a meeting with the builder to talk about our plan.
What plan?
Plan for the house, Dad. Come on, keep up.
We haven't got a plan for the house, Luca. We're going to tidy it up a bit and then move in.
Yeah, Dad, so we are.
Well, we are.
What do you call this then?
New building on existing site. Luca, what is this?
It's a plan, obviously.
There's not going to be a new building, Luca. There's already a house there. We just bought it.
Dad, it's got to go. The new build will be so much better.
Ground floor, 8-lane bowling alley. Bowling alley?
Yep.
Wild animal enclosure.
Cool, huh?
A laser tag arena.
Pew, pew, pew.
NASA deep space experience. Luca, this is ridiculous. We're not having any of this stuff and we're definitely not building a new house.
Okay, Dad, fine. I'm just going to go and meet some friends.
Thank you.
Malala is correct. 10 points for this. We're in.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Up a bit higher. Bingo. Oh, yes. Lovely. Smash it. Yes, mate. Go on, get up there, boy. Keep it going. That's it, guys. Oh, brilliant work today, boys. See you tomorrow, yeah?
What term derives from the Greek meaning to convey and denotes a chemical substance released into the environment?
Luca, where have you just been?
Nowhere.
Right, are we ready? Are we in?
Yes.
Good morning and welcome to another video. This is a Q&A.
Who do you think you are? Do you not ever?
Get on with this.
If you
We're
pull
getting
that
on
kind
with
of stunt again, you'll be out of this house quicker than... Luca, what's a really quick thing?
Cheetah.
Quicker than a cheetah. Okay, we're doing a Q&A, an Instagram-based Q&A. I put a thing on my story, asking for questions, got friggin' millions. As I always say, if you missed that post, you probably aren't following me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Sarah said to me this morning, Matt, your Instagram account is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
True fact.
There we go. So go and follow me now. There'll be a link to the Instagram description. Get involved. Okay, questions. We're going to get aggressive. We're going to dive straight in. 3Rick_C_. Do you think that people should like and subscribe?
Like, let's be honest, you wrote that question yourself.
The fact you've even asked that is insulting. Luca, do you think people should like and subscribe?
Yes, maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
Yes.
If people don't like and subscribe, what do you think of them? What? Okay, that's quite aggressive. I mean, if that isn't warning enough, just press the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's a great place to be. Phil_0077. How is the new house hunting going? By far the most popular question asked about 40 million times. What is the crack with the house? Let's be honest, it's going to be the title of the video. The house hunting is going well. Ipso facto, we've brought a house.
We haven't actually, have we?
What?
Nearly.
We basically have. So we've both signed the contracts, both parties. We're waiting to exchange. Hopefully we should be completing like fairly soon. Should be getting the keys. So rest assured, the second we get those keys, I don't know what we're gonna have a key party.
Open the door. The key party sounds
like a tea party. It does, yeah. It's not. There will be no swingers parties going on. You will be the first to get involved. There'll be a sick house tour, all kinds of house-based content. It's going to be incredible!
Stop shouting, Daddy. Why is our house going to be incredible?
What do you mean? Because it is.
Daddy, is our house going to be incredible Hulk?
Nazi21_. Who's the messiest?
Me.
But the funny thing is, you're actually not, Luca.
Yeah, I reckon I'm the messiest.
Yeah,
I try hard.
I mean, it's not even a contest. Like, Says is incredible. She does a lot of awesome stuff, but her list of qualities and attributes, being tidy, is definitely not factoring on that list.
Cav85, meaning of the tattoo that you're a moron.
Your tattoo,
no,
Says. Tell me about your tattoos.
I've not got
Says has got a ginormous shot of my face on her left butt cheek. It had to come out at some point, so... Okay, so I get asked all the time about my tattoos. I'll be honest, I got all of them when I was young and a bit of a moron, so there's no like awesome... Oh, that's a lie, that's got a cool story. This one, I mean, it's my name in Italian, I'm half Italian, that's literally as deep as it goes. Who does that? I've got a cannon.
Dad's idea?
Yeah, my dad recommended I did that, so... Thanks, Dad. That is a cannon on my arm. It's an Arsenal cannon. I'm happy with that because I'm a massive Arsenal fan.
Are you actually happy with it though? You wouldn't go out and get that now, would you?
I wouldn't, no. This one here
Are you angry about
is
that?
pretty sick because it's the day I had. If you go on my channel, what are you doing? If you go search for my videos, forget it's something dramatic, ridiculous, like I should have died, put that in and find the story of this tattoo. It's pretty sick. Basically, I had an absolutely monstrous car crash. Because I'm invincible, I survived unscathed. And I got the date tattooed on my arm.
Cool story.
Yeah, funny story. The guy that did it did a terrible job and I had to go back in again to get it rectified. Still isn't rectified.
Moral of the story, don't get tattoos.
Yeah. If you're young and like, I'm talking like, you know, 18 and considering getting a tattoo, I would spend at least a year, genuinely at least a year thinking about it because that's on you for the rest of your life. Luca, mate, trying to do a Q&A here. You're killing me.
So guys, I'm just making this wrap.
David Vid 38. Luca, this is a question for you. Who wins in a fight, Daddy or Spider-Man?
I think Spider-Man. Actually, Mummy.
What? That's not an option. You're saying Spider-Man would beat me in a fight? What? That's not an explanation. Why? How would he beat me?
I'm going to swing this river and it'll catch you.
I'll escape. If I did this to him, right? Imagine you're Spider-Man, right? You be Spider-Man. What are you going to do now, Spider-Man? I rest my case. Cosmic Armina. Can we see Sayers' programme? Sayers spelt like bears. Sayers, can we see a programme? What are you doing training-wise, guys? It says everyone wants to know what you're doing training-wise.
I'm taking it quite seriously at the moment.
You actually are, aren't you?
Yeah. Matt set up the gym in the dining room and I regularly pump iron there.
And you've made that sound quite weird, to be fair. For the last, like year?
Yeah, I had never ever been to a gym really before.
Yeah, in your entire life?
No.
But for the last year, you've been training, like, every week, pretty much, like...
I don't have the level of passion you really want me to have, but I'm giving
but
it a
you're
go.
way better though.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's good fun.
When we first started, right, Luca, there's literally a camera right there. Can you just avoid, if you just don't stand there, that'll be better. Like you could now train, you could just go and train, like you know what you're doing. You could train, you definitely do.
Yeah,
you could train independently. Long story short, Sayers' training program is the top link in the description and it's currently 50% off. So go and sign up right now. You could tell everyone, say top link in the description, guys.
Top link in the description, guys.
And then put your thumbs up and say, sign up now.
Sign up now.
Sticking to the training theme, Conor Loba, best ways to get a big chest without cables. Conor Loba.
Take that one.
Come on then, yeah. Go.
Dumbbells, chest press.
Right, so do you think you need cables to get a big chest?
No.
Absolutely not. You don't even, you're looking, Conor mate, you're looking in the wrong direction. Cables, I spent like 2 years literally just bench pressing and got an enormous chest. You don't need to do a bench press with a barbell and a dumbbell press with dumbbells are definitely by far the best 2 exercises to grow a big chest. Cables are an accessory, like a fly is an accessory and that's great and that's good to add into a plan, but the main element of a chest focused hypertrophy plan should always be a heavy press. Tom I Kongdon, I've heard, is that a real name? Okay Tom, I'll let it slide. I've heard Sayers can press you for a solid 10, the absolute machine.
Yep. Watch again. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, you'll try, ready? No, you can't use your legs.
Which way are you going?
Like across you, ready?
Okay, go.
I'm nowhere near my weight here. When this leg comes up, I'm gonna drop on you. If you can't. Tom, you've been misinformed.
Abram, what's your favourite holiday place in Europe? Slovenia was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bovec in Slovenia was like outrageous. It was so good.
Yeah, but then North Lanzarote was really good as well.
Yeah, there's obviously places we haven't been.
Antiparos too. Can't pick a.
I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna choose my favourite 3 that I've been to. Bovec, Slovenia, Antiparos in Greece, or just the Greek islands as a whole. Any of the little Greek islands as a whole, and then North Lanzarote.
Yeah.
Critiquing my train track building skills.
I'm better than you, Daddy. I'm better than you.
No, you're not. You're mad.
I am better than you.
Dom.Johns, favourite football team? Luca, who's our favourite football team?
Arsenal.
Correct. Halahachan 1, how did you and Sarah meet?
We've been friends since school.
Yeah, we were associates from the age of 14?
Yeah, 14, 15.
14, 15. That's when the romance started, wasn't it? Took you to Paris.
No, you didn't.
Absolutely did not.
We
I'd
were
be
just
illegal as a
friends.
14-year-old. Yeah, we were friends in the same kind of friendship group at school. Then we went to university, didn't see each other for a few years, then came back from university, and then the rest
It's history.
is history. The rest is a sordid tale of sweaty
Just
lust. I've never said sweaty lust in a video before. So J_Bainham24. Favourite powerlifting memory? Wow, Jay, good
mine.
question.
Is that addressed to me?
No, mate, get out. In case you're unaware, I used to be a competitive powerlifter. I would say favourite powerlifting memory for the OGs. I did like a, what's it called, BPC, like the rubbish version of the IPF. Did like a qualifier for the European champs in my home gym at the time, and I had to get the deadlift to get the required like qualification total, and it was the biggest grind you've ever seen, and it was a little bit dubious. Could have been red lighted, but I got white lights, and it was the sickest thing ever. Morcia, where do you get your sick genes from?
Matt made me ask.
No, I didn't. Says, I'm so glad you asked that because they're from Legend London, and look at them. Luca, what do you think of these?
Good.
What do you think of Legend London?
Good.
Sick, right? What do you think of Legend London for people that squat and have big legs but also have fairly small waists?
Fantastic.
Exactly. So link to Legend London in the description. They do men's stuff, they do women's stuff, women's stuffs? They do
Women's jeans.
They do women's stuff, they do like t-shirts, hoodies, everything. They're friggin' sick, worked with them for a long time, couldn't recommend them highly enough. Get involved. Hindinster_17. Luke, I've got a question for you. What is your favourite train?
I really like the safari train.
The safari train?
Yeah.
Okay. Matthew Brain, this is a good one. Who do you think will win the fight between Eddie and Thor? Whoa, a landslide.
Sorry, Daddy.
You will be, mate, if you pull that stunt again. I think that if they were the same, like roughly the same size, I would say definitely Eddie. I think Eddie is an absolute monster. He's like a psycho. I think he'll want it more than Thor, and he'll be the aggressor, but you can't ignore the fact that Thor is literally a giant. He's enormous. Like, his reach, obviously in boxing, reach is important, and his reach is significantly longer than Eddie's, right? So I think that is a leveler, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be incredible. I'm well excited. Definitely gonna go to Vegas to watch it. If I had to bet right now, maybe Eddie. I think because I think he's an absolute nutter, and I think he's gonna want it more, but I don't know. It's gonna be exciting either way. Hannah_Millen, Matt, as a teacher, how come you were allowed a public YouTube channel? I think it's not illegal, but like the guidance is that if you're working
You
with...
would like sit in all your safeguarding meetings and they'd be like, no, don't do this.
Yeah, I remember going to whole school safeguarding meetings where the first thing they would say is, under no circumstances should you have like any kind of public social media presence. Definitely don't use your name. And I'm sat there like as an actual like blogger. I was fortunate because my school were amazing. The head at the time was an awesome guy who was like very, very supportive, so that obviously helped. I never had any issues, luckily enough, but I know that probably wouldn't be recommended as a teacher. I guess it's a case-by-case thing, right? My content was quite like...
Yeah, it depends on your content. If you were doing like teaching content, then that, like, how could you say no?
Yeah, I like, especially at the start, it was more instructional, so it kind of, in a way, almost tied in. Obviously, if you were doing like crazy pranks, probably not suitable, but what I was doing at the time, like, yeah.
But you did have to like censor yourself to a bit.
Yeah.
Be careful what you put in your videos.
Yeah.
Is your job.
Yeah, that was a massive restriction in terms of content, because I felt worried to do certain stuff. So the second I left teaching, I felt liberated and I made my content. Yeah, I was naked. That was it. Like overnight, just became a new channel. So Nutty Foodie Fitness, Luca. Another question for you. Someone called Steph wants to know what she should eat for dinner. You got to choose her dinner.
What about carrots with burger
Carrots with burger. Anything else?
and ketchup?
Okay, there you go, Steph. Carrots with burger and ketchup. Enjoy. Cameron_Ardial, what is your degree in? Steph, what's your degree in?
Psychology.
Oh, yeah,
Got a master's too.
Absolute psychologist sat over here. Mine is in sports therapy, so I'm like technically, I am a qualified sports therapist. Sports therapist is like a sports physio. VLR 1988, this is the longest name in the world. PT in training. How do you cope with a loss of motivation? Just give up, sack it off, it's done. People apply it to training, so how do you stay so motivated to go to the gym, right? If you want to go to the gym enough, if you want to train, if you want to reach a certain goal enough, you're going to do it. Motivation is irrelevant. I wouldn't say I'm really good at motivating myself as such. I just want to do stuff. I say, right, this is what I want, this is my goal, and I'm going to do what I need to do to get to that point.
Like, you sort of make it a habit, don't you? So like you all, like every day you go to the gym because that's what you do.
Yeah.
Just
that is key, to be fair. If you just form routines and something is something you do every single day without fail, then it gets to a point where you don't even have to. It's not a question if you're going to do it or not. You just do it and it just happens, and it's just the way it is. You know, it's not easy. Like there was times when I was teaching where I was teaching like until 5, then training, and then coming home and making a video. That was really hard, and at times I didn't want to do it, but because I wanted to achieve a particular end goal, just to be a sicko, just to take over the world, be like
to the point where they like changed the logo.
Yeah, so it's called Mattdoes. By the end of 2022, YouTube is called Mattdoes. Tin2407. Another question for Luca. Luca, you ready?
Yeah.
What is your arm workout?
Huh?
What is your arm workout?
Arm curls.
Arm curls?
Yeah.
Can you show the people at home how you do those? You just use that as a barbell. J.Raz, do you ever stick to a meal plan or just eat whatever you feel like?
Matt's view on food is he suddenly thinks I'm really hungry, and then he thinks no, I'm really hungry now, I have to eat, and then just eats whatever he can.
The closest thing to me at that moment in time. Like I would say, like I'm not an absolute reckless nutcase, but within the fitness the fitness social media realm, I am fairly confident that I have the most relaxed attitude to diet. I've never encountered another fitness person that has such a relaxed attitude to diet.
Yeah, but imagine how good you could be.
I do think that. If I had the kind of robot mindset of just eating exactly what I have to eat for fuel, I reckon I could be an absolute monster, but realistically it's never gonna happen because I love eating food. Like I'm definitely mindful of keeping my protein intake high, and getting like micronutrients, getting enough fruit and veg and stuff. But in terms of the content of my diet, like if I want to eat McDonald's, I'll eat it. If I want to eat pizza, I'll eat it. Now that isn't necessarily a good model for you guys because I am fortunate enough to be blessed with a ridiculous metabolism. Like my siblings all share the Morsia gene for insane metabolism, so that's very lucky, and it gives me more leeway with my diet. But yeah, like I said, if I want to eat something rubbish, I'll eat it. If I go nuts and eat more than I planned to eat or more than I wanted to eat, I'll just taper it down. The next day I'll eat a little bit less. Long story short, I like donuts. And on that front, oh my goodness, did you see that?
Yeah.
I threw my phone and that was going to hit you on the head.
That would have been so
and I
annoying.
instantly regretted doing that. Whoa, that was drama right there. We're done. I think it's fairly long, so we're going to wind it up, and by wind up I mean we're going to end it. Luca, any closing words for the people at home? Excellent. Says?
Cheers for the questions, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Appreciate the support.
Absolutely. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Like I said, the second we get in the house with those keys, house tour incoming, and I will see you tomorrow.